That's full on porn now.
I'd like to see that.
Well, okay. Apparently my house is haunted.
Yeah.
That was a full-on power outage that time. That was some weird shit. What was even weirder is Dusty was like, I think I just saw something. And like he's all looking around. And then just like that. Full power out. Lights.
Creepy.
Everything went off that time.
Very creepy.
Dude, that's some creepy
Weren't we
shit.
about to get into celebrity deaths, too?
Yeah.
We didn't just talk about death, man.
Yeah. Do we even want to continue? Or we just want to call it fucking quits at this point? It doesn't matter to me what we do.
What do you think, Chubbs?
Don't let the ghost win.
Yeah. If we get scared, the terrorists win.
Yeah.
The terrorist
America.
goes.
God dang terrorizers.
America. All right, well, let's do this.
All right.
Hopefully we don't have any more blackouts or anything.
Let's stop talking about it.
Yeah. Okay. So this week in celebrity deaths, there was quite a few big names dropped off the face of the planet this week. I don't want to start with the big one. Fuck it, let's start with the big one. Vinnie Paul Abbott, a.k.a. just Vinnie Paul. Dimebag Darrell's brother and a co-founding member of the heavy metal band Pantera, or Pantera, depending on what part of the country you're from. If you're in the deep south, it's Pantera. You know, or even some parts of Kentucky and Walmarts.
Mm-hmm.
Walmarts.
You know, Pantera. Some weird fucking shit going on. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Weird.
I don't know. Yeah, he was also in. He was a drummer for Pantera. He was in Damage Plan. He actually watched Dimebag Darrell get shot in the face.
Yeah.
He was in Hell Yeah. I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damage Plan, Hell Yeah, Pantera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was like 54 or something, I want to
Yeah.
say.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that old, but they said he had a massive heart attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One of those Widowmaker heart attacks.
Yeah. Like the same kind that like Kevin Smith had, but Kevin Smith pulled out of it.
Right.
I don't know how, but, you know.
His is in the process. He was getting ready to have one.
Yeah.
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 He got lucky.
He got super lucky. But yeah, Vinnie Paul.
And it happened
It's
right after
pretty-
our podcast, like the news broke.
Yeah.
Because I got home and I
like
saw
last
it, and I was
week,
like,
yeah.
sharing that, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Right after we went off.
It was crazy. Like, that would have been great if we could have caught that and then, like, oh, breaking news.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been good. So, I mean, yeah, it's been a week since he died. But still a pretty big celebrity death of the week. Just to speed things up here, I'm going to have to go 7 on fucks that I give.
I give him 6.
6? How about you, Chubbs?
The fact that, I mean, that he like was there, witnessed his brother get killed in front of him, and then like went on to like carry on.
Right.
Carry on
My wayward son.
There'll be peace when you are done.
gone.
So I'd give
Lay
him.
your weary head to rest.
Don't you
Don't
cry.
you cry no more.
Oh, you gotta like layer.
Don't
you cry. Don't you cry.
Don't you cry. Don't you cry.
Guar's cover of that is phenomenal.
His?
Guar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you ever heard
Oh, yeah,
Guar's
I've heard
cover?
it, yeah.
I don't
Great
think I
cover.
have.
Oh, dude, great cover, man.
I'll give him 7 with you.
7, so we got 20. That's 20 collective right there. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Now, the next celebrity death on the list here, I don't think anybody's going to give any fucks for this guy.
That old ass lady?
No, that old ass lady, she wasn't even a celebrity. She was a celebrity like 100 years ago. we ain't even going to talk about her. Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's dad.
Oh, yeah. Man, I don't care.
Yeah.
He's like 0 for me.
He was like a child beater.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, the fact that he could beat the moonwalk into his kids. I mean, that's a.
beat the talent
He beat
into
the-
Yeah,
it.
he could
beat
beat
the white
talent
dude.
into his
I'm gonna
kids
give him 1
for that.
just because he motivate. He's a motivator.
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna give him 1
I'll give him 1.
because without him there would have been no Thriller.
Yeah.
Because it's a thriller. Thriller now.
Come on.
Get up on that.
Yeah.
I saw the video this past week of Michael Jackson debuting the moonwalk,
Yeah.
Really?
like live on stage.
Was it legendary, breathtaking?
I mean, it.
Was
like,
it like
you
kids
gotta
on
give
stage
it.
with him?
No,
Like, stop being ignorant. That ain't how you do it.
this is before. This is pre-white,
Okay.
but post plastic surgery. Like he had started down that path, but he wasn't there yet. So I think it's like 87, 88, something like that.
Something
Maybe
like
even a little
that.
bit earlier. And yeah, like
Yeah, I think
he's
he-
doing Billie Jean.
Yeah.
And then like he like does that like high kick with the swivel on his knee.
Yeah, I was talking about, yeah.
And then like just dropped it and then moonwalked. And then like did that like kick up on the balls of his feet.
You know how in, was it Smooth Criminal? He does like the lean.
Yeah.
You know how they do that?
No.
They got shoes with like a little notch in the heel, and there's nails sticking up out of the floor. And they put their feet in those notches, or put the nail in the notch, and then like it lets them lean.
Wow.
I saw a video. on
Oh,
how they do
really?
it, Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
So, but like you can't like have the heel of your foot in that notch because
Yeah,
it would go into your foot.
No,
Wouldn't
no,
it?
you've got like a
Like a pad.
you know how like a dress shoe has like a raised
Yeah.
heel on it. It's got like a little notch in the front of it, and then you just like walk up. You
Oh,
put,
I got it.
that,
So it's not actually going in the shoe. You're just.
Yeah,
It's like just resting against.
Yeah.
The lift of the shoe.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. I thought it was kind of cool.
But the moonwalk is just straight up talent.
Yeah,
Moonwalk's cool. I can't do it.
Yeah.
you can't moonwalk.
Mm-mm.
I can moonwalk, trash talk. I can do all that shit.
You know, he wasn't the first moonwalker though.
Really?
Like
Neil Armstrong did it before him.
That's right. 1969.
Is that where you were going with this?
No, but that was a good one.
Who did
Well,
the
like
moonwalk
James
thing?
Brown moonwalked.
Did he?
It was just part of his dance, like thing.
Nobody really thought nothing
He
about
just
it.
did the James Brown.
Right. He just did James Brown.
I can't do the James Brown in these pants.
But yeah, Michael Jackson actually was like, because like James Brown would do it. It was all part of his like dance. He like Michael Jackson like would. It was
He
the
singled it
move.
out,
Yeah, he
yeah.
singled it out. Yeah.
Well, you gotta do something, man. You
Mhm.
know.
The guy was a performer.
Oh yeah,
You gotta give Joe Jackson credit.
he knows
At
how to
least
beat talent in
one fuck of
somebody.
credit.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm giving him one just for that.
He did beat the black out of somebody.
He beat the black off of him. Literally.
Oh, that would happen a long time later.
Yeah.
He put the thought. He like incepted.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I want to be white.
yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So we're going two fucks for Joe Jackson.
Yeah. I don't give
May
two
he,
shits.
you know.
I don't even like Michael Jackson.
You know,
I don't even like his music.
you don't like Michael Jackson?
Fuck no.
Really?
What?
No. Zero. Don't care.
What?
I don't even like Michael Jackson. Don't even like
Dude,
his
I bet
music.
you know exactly where you were when you found out Michael Jackson died.
I
Oh,
was.
yeah.
I was in class during the summer.
I know. You're in summer school?
Yeah, no, I took college classes during the
Oh,
summer.
okay.
And I saw it broke across the computer. I was like, damn, that sucks. Oh, well.
Didn't someone die just before him? And like he died and
Yeah, it was
Brittany Murphy?
Farrah Fawcett.
Oh yeah, it's Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Like she died, and then like I think the same day maybe.
Yeah.
Like that was
Michael
crazy.
Jackson and it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People still talk about Michael Jackson's death. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was laying on my bed,
It's been
just chilling.
I think I was at work.
Were you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Somebody's
you.
blowing up here.
It was about like 2012?
12?
10? No. It was like 2010, I want to say.
When he died?
Yeah.
No, it was like 2008. Late 2008, early 2009.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought it was during the summer.
It was during the summer. Or like late summer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was I don't know. But I know it was late 2000. It was 2000 late or early 2009.
Yeah. Black Eyed Peas up in here.
It could have been early. It's definitely in the summer.
No, it could have been the summer.
Hey Siri, when did Michael Jackson die?
You're going to find out right here.
June 25th.
June 25th.
2009.
Knew it.
Yeah, it was 2009. Just saying.
Yeah. I knew it was the summer, though.
Fuck you guys. Anyway, next up and last on our celebrity death list here. I can't even tell you this guy's name. I just know him as the old man from Pawn Stars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
They said his name like a bunch of times. I had some big History Channel had something for him.
Yeah, they had like a big memorial thing.
I love that show.
I liked it too. People tell me I look like Chumley all the time.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I don't think you look like Chumley at all.
No. I mean,
You gotta go big on these fucks. You gotta go like 10.
you know, I'd like to go 10 fucks, but best I could do would probably be about a 5. Thanks for the setup there, Chubbs. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you the guy's name. I just know him
The
as
old man.
the old man.
I think he
Yeah.
actually started going by the old man at like 40 or something like
Really?
that. He was not technically an old man when he started going by
Yeah.
the old man.
Well, I would think like his son Rick was probably the one that started calling him the old man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's something like, I think I'm just going to start going by the old man. I think it was like, damn kids keep calling me the old man, you know.
I never really saw like he did stuff. I always saw him just sit in a chair and sleep.
And play solitaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Every
Or
now
tell
and-
him like, hey, don't buy that.
Yeah, every now and again you'd see him pop out and be like, don't buy that.
Yeah.
That's 5 to 10.
What I think the like last thing I remember seeing him like actually interacting on the show was like an old Western Union box or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, the only person that know anything about this would be the old man. And like they took it out to him, and he talked about it. And I was like, oh wow, he's actually doing something on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time, yeah,
He was
just cut to him and like,
bitching at Chumley about eating
Yeah.
his lunch or something. You know,
yeah,
I don't know.
or just like kind of looking like he was asleep, but you couldn't really tell.
Rest of my
Yeah.
eyes. Is what he always said.
Yeah. Just rest of my eyes, Rick. Oh, man.
I did like that show though because it did like what the Antiques Roadshow does, but like with less boring shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
You never see like some boring ass shit. Like somebody would either bring it in and it'd be worth like a lot lot
Or nothing.
Or
like
nothing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I got 10 of these sitting on the shelf right there. They don't sell.
Yeah.
Get this shit out of here. You know. I loved it when that happened. Honestly, though, like when somebody thought they had like gold.
Mhm.
You know, kind of like in Joe Dirt when he's like, "That's not an atomic bomb. That's an old crapper tank from an RV."
Or the space turd.
Yeah.
He's like, it's an asteroid or a meteorite. He's like, nope,
Nope.
that's a turd.
Look, there's a peanut.
Yeah.
That's a space peanut. I gotta say, Joe Dirt was like a super great movie for
Mhm.
when it came out.
But when it came out,
Way ahead of its time, I think.
Kick and wing.
Yeah. I'd change my name to
ass.
Kicking Ass. I would. Great flick, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, how many fucks you guys give the old man?
I say you could still have that show without the old man. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it still could have even been famous without him. So I mean, if we gave Joe Jackson 1, I'll give him 2.
Really? He's going to give the old man 2?
Yeah.
I already said I gave him 5.
I do think that
I'll go 4.
Pawn Stars
give him 3.
was like the OG show that kicked off a ton of shows just like it.
Yeah.
Like Fast and Loud. Even Comic Book Men is based on the same premise.
Kind of, yeah.
Fast and Loud.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing, but cars. Well, kind of. I give you that. They do fix up cars and try to make a profit on them.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the kind of like American
Counting
Pickers type
cars.
thing?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even like American Pickers
Yeah.
came from that. Yeah.
There's a guy that there's another show he like restored old stuff, and it was the one, and he was from Pawn
Counting
Stars.
cars.
No, not that guy. There was another
that
guy.
guy?
He would
Grease Monkey Garage.
No, they would take him like
That's Fast and Loud.
they would take him like stuff like, oh hey, restore this for us, and he'd be like, oh, okay, I'll restore it for you, and he would like paint it and put it all back to original form and stuff like that. I can't remember the name of it. Something restore, I guess. I can't remember.
I liked Fast and Loud when they would like. There was one they took like an old rusted, like it was rusted, and they cut all the structural integrity and like cut those out and then replaced them with like new like steel.
Right.
So they'd have to do large portions of the frame.
Yeah.
but the actual like body of the car was still like rusted, and they like painted it and like did rust treatments and stuff like that. So, but you still had like a fucking rust bucket.
I mean, it looked like a sleeper car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like hot.
Yeah.
But then they ended up selling it to a guy who was going to give it to his wife, and I'm like, she ain't going to fucking appreciate this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had some
That
pretty
would
cool
suck.
cars. They had that really rare Ferrari. It only comes in one color, and they
It was
painted
like the rarest.
yeah, and they painted it black,
Yeah.
and a lot of people were mad about that.
That's like when people paint DeLoreans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I've never seen a painted DeLorean.
You've never seen a painted DeLorean?
No.
Oh, there's tons of them.
Is
out
there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They look like shit.
Oh, I bet. Dude, silver's the only way to
It's
go.
not. That's stainless
Stainless
steel.
steel.
so-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But yeah, Aaron was the
Burpee.
only good part of that show, and I think he left.
Yeah, he does his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that shit too. That's who Lisa's brother tries to act like. Tries to be.
Aaron,
Eric.
the Fast and Loud
Yeah.
guy, or the Aaron, the mechanic?
No, Fast and Loud guy.
Yeah.
How's his name?
Like tatted up Guy Fieri.
Yeah. Well, he just like slinging cars, and all he cares about money. Things
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's like how I always see him as like try to act like it's like come on now.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Gotta get that hustle on, man.
I guess, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got some nice
Hustle,
cars on there
man.
though.
Yeah, they do have some nice cars. Look up a painted DeLorean though. Look like
I have to
shit.
look at it. I've
Garbage,
never
man.
heard of it. Painted DeLorean.
Garbage, man.
Assholes.
Absolutely garbage.
Ruin it.
What else? What else was on the chopping block here? Let me see. Where,
They legalized
any
hemp.
info?
So
Yeah,
that's
they-
kind of cool.
yeah, they legalized hemp. One step closer. Yeah. Hopefully, those like full on legalized marijuana across the board.
Yeah, legalized hemp's cool because that helps a lot. Like
Yeah, and
oil,
fuels and
fuel,
oil. Yeah.
and like rope,
Rope,
and
paper.
Yeah,
Everything, man.
yeah, because it don't take very long to grow hemp. It's like
No,
4 to 6 months, and
Yeah.
then it's just as strong as
stronger.
trees, if not stronger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. They've been talking about it forever. A lot of farmers in Kentucky are real big into it. It's a lot easier to manage. Like it's a lot.
But
It's a crop that takes damage.
It
They don't
isn't
keep growing.
isn't like hemp just a marijuana plant without
It
the
is, but
buds
there's
on
no
it?
THC.
Yeah.
It's you got CBD in it.
Oh, it does.
Mhm.
Well,
It's got CBD.
that's beneficial.
It's just like 0.2% THC in it, so you really can't get high off of it. I mean, if you have to smoke a lot of hemp to get high off of it.
I mean, there's people out there. I'm sure they've
I'm sure
tried
they
it.
tried. Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it's just like really good for resources. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. You know, just like the oil and the fuels alone that,
Yeah.
that we can benefit from
Yeah.
is
Well,
I
Kentucky's
can't
got
believe
a
they
lot
did
of
it.
like old tobacco farmland that's not being used, and they're all going to use that to
hell yeah.
to grow hemp. So that's cool.
Well, hopefully we can make some money here in the state of Kentucky.
Oh yeah,
It'd be nice.
That would be
Shit.
nice.
Bring our debt down.
yeah.
Do states have debts?
Oh yes,
Yeah, I guess they do.
Kentucky's got some debt, man.
Yeah.
Because you have promises like retirement and stuff like that, and the state pays that.
Oh yeah.
So you
that's
gotta-
right, yeah.
Get into the green somehow.
But more ways than one. Last thing we're going to talk about here, and I don't really, I don't know. I'm not big into politics or anything, but one of the Supreme Court justices is retiring,
Yeah.
and Trump gets to pick another Supreme Court justice. How many has he picked so far?
He's only had one.
He's only had the one,
Mhm.
But usually a sitting president will have one.
just one.
Right.
But Trump gets two.
Yeah.
Obama didn't have any, did he? Did he get to appoint anybody? I don't think he did.
Yeah, because Biden gave her a back massage.
That's right.
Uh,
Yeah. She's
was it Sotomayor?
she's
No.
she's not Latino, is she?
Yeah, that's the Latino one.
Yeah, she's the Latino one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I remember that now.
One of Trump's picks is from Cincinnati.
Is he
is-
like super like conservative?
He's from India. He's Indian technically.
really.
That's what they said on the news. At first, when
Could
they
they
said
do that?
he'd be an Indian American justice, I'm thinking, wow, like they're not even calling them Native Americans anymore. Then I was like, oh, he's probably like Indian, like, you know.
Slurpee.
Think you'll come again, Indian.
Slurpee.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
completely racist.
I mean, there's two different. There's Slurpee and Casino Indian.
Slurpee and tears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Indian tears. That was mean. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's how you can describe them to people, you know.
Yeah.
That's how people around here describe them, you know.
I would call him the juice. Wheezing the juice.
Wheezing the juice. No, but using the juice. I love Polly Shore Flicks, man. My kids don't know nothing about Polly Shore.
You
dude.
gotta get
Man,
them.
like Encino Man.
Encino Man's great.
I would maybe start with
Biodome.
Biodome,
Yeah.
and then maybe do Encino
Just
Man
do
after
Goof, the Goofy
that. Goof
movie.
Troop. Yeah, Goofy movie.
Yeah.
It's a leaning tower of
Cheese.
cheese. Yeah.
A little smoke.
Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. I love that movie, man.
Well, but I mean, what are some ramifications here about Trump picking a second Supreme Court justice?
Just the fact that you know, he could pick a very conservative one, and you know, because people sit on the Supreme Court, man, they do
They
it like
do
we
it
They
for
said.
life.
set precedent.
They do
Yeah.
it for life.
Yeah. So they will pretty much, you know, whatever. You know, if you get a certain amount of people that are all just one-sided, you know, it's always going to go to that one side. You want to have people that have like a good mix of like a view.
Right.
It's not like you don't want somebody too conservative or too liberal. I think for the Supreme Court, I think it needs to be a middle of the road person.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me though.
Because you have like court cases like the cake maker
Mm-hmm.
in like Utah. No.
Colorado, I think.
Was it Colorado?
I think it was.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court ruled that he was within his right because cake making is. He argued that it was an art, and that his art could not be bent to the will, technically speaking. Like he couldn't create something that he didn't feel artistically inclined to make.
You know, I hate to get into this here because, like I said, I'm not very political. But as a business person, like, I think you have the right to refuse service to anybody for whatever reason you choose,
Mhm.
really.
Because it's bad business practice
To
to
refuse.
to discriminate.
yeah, you definitely don't want to be called out as like a discriminator or anything, you know. But I mean, you do have the right to choose, you know, who you do business with. But at the same time, like, you're going to get a cake made. Okay. For one, who gives a shit if it's a gay marriage? Like, I'm not going and buying a cake and telling the person making it the whole fucking backstory behind the cake. Just make the fucking cake the way I want it to.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to buy my own little fucking bride and groom
Cake
or
top,
grooms
put it on
or
top yourself.
and put it on myself. You know, just bake the fucking cake, dude. You know, I'm not going to tell you the whole backstory.
Right.
You know, like I can't imagine people going in and being like, yeah, I need like a wedding cake, and then the person being like, is it for a gay marriage? You know, like, it's none of your fucking business. I just need a fucking wedding cake, dude.
Yeah.
I want to sit around on Saturday and get fucking all caked up and eat some fucking wedding cake, dude. Just bake me a fucking cake. You know, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't see a point in stressing that the cake is going to be for a gay wedding or a straight wedding or whatever. Just bake the fucking cake, dude. It doesn't matter what kind of wedding it's
Right.
for. Bake
Or
the
just a wedding-themed costume party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just bake me a fucking cake, dude.
I think what probably happened was they probably went in there
Together.
together,
And he was like, is
he's-
this for y'all?
Yeah, he's probably like, I don't like that gay stuff in here. All right, so a grown man talking about cake being art is pretty gay. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I mean,
So-
all the best cake makers are probably gay.
Yeah, so I mean, I have nothing against gay people at all, but you're a grown dude baking cakes. It's pretty gay.
But going to Jerry's argument that if you discriminate as a business owner, you're only shrinking the market in which
Yeah.
you're going to sell to. So
Right.
if someone is not discriminatory, then everybody's just going to go to them because they're not dicks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, so discriminate because you're just going to shut your shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this day and age, I mean, you can't discriminate.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, like when I was working, you know, working in a repair shop, you know, there were people that would come in, and while I would have rather not had to deal with them, you know, I wanted to make money.
Right.
You know, I don't care what they did. I put up with all their shit. Like, I'd have dudes coming in there reeking up a Truly,
Mm-hmm.
I freaking hated that.
Dang
man.
hippies.
Yeah, damn hippies, man, coming in there stinking up the place, and like weird people, like people that didn't speak English. Like, not saying speak English, get the fuck out,
Right.
But like, I think if you're going to be here, you should at least try to. These dudes wouldn't even try. They would just, they knew numbers. Like, you could tell them a number, and they'd either be like, no, or yeah, okay. But it was never yeah, okay. It was always no.
Always try to get it as cheap as possible.
Yeah, they try to trade you everything in the world. It's like, money, dude. I need money. I don't want to trade for a goat. I want
that you fucked a lot.
cash dollars. Yeah. But I mean, I never once, discriminate. I may have like persuaded them to go somewhere else. Like, if they had a problem that we
I'll solve
didn't really like specialize in, I'd say, well, you may want to try over there. They probably have a cheaper price, and I would do that, but I would never just straight up be like, nope, get out,
Wall.
get out. Yeah, wall. Never would do anything like that. Can't get the hat to stay on with the friggin' headphones. America. But yeah, I mean, never straight up just to, hey, you get out.
But that being said, as a cake maker, especially if you're like, because you can go to Walmart and just get a cake and be like, hey,
yeah.
it's our wedding cake. But if you wanted a specific, like, like you see on like these baking shows that are really popular and stuff.
They all use Rice Krispie treats, man.
What?
To make towers.
They make towers and all the shapes. It's all Rice Krispie treats.
Or like that,
They
like
ain't a
icing
cake.
that's like hard.
La Fonda?
Yeah.
Yeah. La Fonda.
I was gonna say La Fonda.
But sorry, to cut you off.
But well, no, if like you're the only person in like your region that does that, you can't be discriminatory, and that's where you get the need for someone on the Supreme Court to decide, and that's why you need, like Dusty said, voices of dissent. You need to have an argument. You can't have like all, was it 12 justices?
Yeah, I think there's 12. Yeah.
Like are all conservative because you're never going to get anywhere.
Right.
So.
I don't know what the guy leaving. The guy leaving was appointed by Reagan, so he's probably conservative.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think. Yeah, he was appointed by Reagan.
Why don't we get like a Supreme Court justice that's like fresh out of high school?
Yeah.
That way he's
If
going
I
to
was
be
the
there for a
president-
while.
You gotta have some time though. You have to be because you gotta be a
I don't think
type
so.
like attorney type general. I thought.
I think the
to be for,
president
like, a
just gets
state.
to appoint, but then Congress has to approve.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's any like restrictions on who the president can.
Yeah, they
choose.
may have to have some kind of like job experience.
Yeah.
Like, they can't just be some Joe Schmo.
I think they gotta hold some kind of government job, like being some kind
Like
of
a judge or an
Yeah.
attorney or something.
I think it's a type of judge.
I think we need to do away with people like that, period.
I'll appoint Pauly Shore.
Yeah, I agree, buddy. Ow!
Who would you?
Who would I appoint?
Yeah.
Like, straight up right now? Marilyn Manson, probably.
Oh, that would be a good one.
He'd be a good pick, I think.
Oh man, those arguments would be like great.
Yeah.
I'd appoint Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan would be good.
Oh,
Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan would be good.
Yeah.
Or
He'd be like, let's smoke some DMT and really decide this together.
yeah, exactly.
Or like Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Nye
Or what's the other guy? Neil deGrasse
Beekman?
Tyson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyson.
Beekman. I wouldn't appoint him like janitor.
Yeah,
do
one
his
of those
fake.
three guys. would be cool,
Goddamn
man.
Bill
Yeah.
Nye's took my job.
You think he cries about that at night?
Oh, I bet it eats his ass.
He
out,
probably
dude.
does.
He's like, I had a guy in a fucking rat suit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What are we talking about?
Beekman.
Beekman's World.
He
Did you
was
ever
like
watch that?
knockoff Bill Nye.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about
I know what you're talking about.
Mr. Wizard?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still alive.
I don't know. Hey Siri, is Mr. Wizard still alive?
Don Herbert was born July 10th, 1917 and died June 12th, 2007.
Oh wow.
Hey, beat Michael Jackson.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, he
Jackson
died in 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
True.
just a couple years.
Nah, he was old, man. You probably don't even remember Mr. Wizard, do you?
No.
I mean, this was like Nickelodeon Wizard shows, man. He did like
Yeah.
science and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like not
It's cool.
Nickelodeon show, like channel, but like an actual like Nickelodeon.
Yeah, he was on Nickelodeon, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
He came on at like 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know.
There towards the end, it was like 5 in the morning. I can remember watching him in like 5th grade or some shit.
But Beekman was like a straight up knockoff.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He did like
Yeah.
like kinetic energy versus like he did the same shit but he had more of like
A
a
comedic approach.
and a story because he had like the guy in the rat suit and then
yeah,
the
there was always
girl.
something going on in the lab or
yeah
something.
and he had
an
the
argument.
penguins that started the show.
Yeah.
They like had like a little riff thing.
I
And
always
then-
had a crush on that chick.
yeah
Yeah, she kind of reminded me of Brittany Murphy a little
Mhm.
bit from like Clueless.
yeah.
Yeah. Clueless Brittany Murphy.
Boy Meets World. Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
Was she on that show?
Yeah, she
Was she really?
Season 3.
You little
Badger.
badger.
When it
Oh,
when
man.
it comes to Boy Meets World, though, Topanga was always the hottest chick on that show.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
all like she's kind of like what's his name now?
Kirk Cameron.
Yeah. She's all
What?
yeah.
Religious?
Yeah.
Really?
like real reserved.
She did those
won't-
National Lampoon movies.
Yeah.
No, it's just recently. It's like the last couple of years.
Oh.
No shit.
Yeah, like in Boy Meets World, like she won't touch. Like in Girl Meets World, she's like her and Corey. Remember, they never showed no real affection towards each other.
Really?
Not
Yeah,
like
I
what
guess
you would
so.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because she's all
And her mans.
yeah.
She's loyal to her man.
I guess
Well,
she was in
lame.
an MGK music video.
was she?
Yeah, but like she was like first like 15 seconds she was in it.
Huh.
Yeah, and I was like, that's weird. And then, like a year later, she's all like, oh yeah, she's all reserved and like
Conservative.
religious and stuff now. Yeah, yeah.
Who's she married to?
I don't
Crazy.
know.
Oh.
Kirk Cameron. Fuck that dude.
Not Corey.
No.
No, not Corey.
No.
How cool would that have been if they got married in real
I know.
life?
I think they dated in real life.
Did they? I
It
would
was-
hope
Yeah,
so.
that's kind of like
it
that.
was always Eric and Topanga that liked each other, from
Mhm.
what I always heard. She went to prom
Really?
with Lance Bass from NSYNC.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
funny.
sad.
Backstreet Boys got White Snoop Dogg.
Lance Bass is NSYNC, bro.
You know,
I
I
know.
didn't know
I'm
this,
just
but
saying.
Oh gosh, you
did
Yeah.
you know that Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan have like beef, or still have beef after like years?
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So it
Yeah.
all comes down to Aaron Carter.
Really?
Aaron Carter was on an episode of
Hillary,
Lizzie
Lizzie
McGuire.
McGuire. Yeah.
and they had like a romance.
So sad we know this.
I know. I just found out about this though on YouTube. But they
Glad
dated.
you guys aren't cake makers.
Yeah, I know, right?
And Lindsay Lohan stole him away. And then I think he ended up going back to Hillary Duff. But during that time, Hillary Duff would go to Lindsay Lohan premieres, even though they had beef. And Lindsay Lohan would go to Hillary Duff, like Cadet Kelly premiere and stuff.
Cadet Kelly.
I have no
Yeah.
clue what you guys are talking
Oh
about.
my
right now.
god, man.
And yeah, they straight up hate each other.
Yeah.
But like when I guess Lindsay Lohan was going on like one of her like rehab stints, she called up Hillary Duff to apologize, and Hillary Duff's sister like answered the phone and then just hung it up through the phone. Like that's how
Dang.
deep their beef runs. They
Damn.
straight up hate each other.
Their beef is strong.
Yeah, all because of fucking Aaron Carter.
And Aaron Carter ain't shit.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
You know he got like arrested,
arrested,
recently
yeah.
for doing Duster.
What?
Was
Yeah.
it Duster?
That's
Really?
crazy.
The 911 call
That's
said that he
some
was
Toby
on-
shit.
Toby shit. Yeah.
He was like inhaling Duster and then like hopped in his car and drove and
He wrecked
someone-
it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, weed on him when he
Wow.
got busted though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Friggin' Aaron Carter, man.
Straight
Sucks
up.
to
What was
Toby
the song?
shit.
What was that song that he had that was really popular? That one song. It was
I
just
want
like-
candy.
Yeah, was it?
Uh,
I think that
Was
was
it?
it. But he had another one too. I thought.
hey Siri, what song is popular by Aaron Carter?
Looking, it is sooner or later.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
What was it?
I thought it was
Sooner
I
or
want
later.
candy.
Yes. No, I don't know. I just pulled a Bruce. Yes. Huh. Yes.
No.
Yes. He's like the dude from wrestling.
That's what I'm
Yes!
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit. Well, all right, folks. That is going to be our time this week before we
Yes.
have another friggin' power outage here. We're going to get the hell out of here.
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, we got to stop talking about that. Sorry for all the technical difficulties we had this week. Hopefully it won't happen again.
I think it's the fridge, man. That thing's
Yeah,
running
but the
at
whole power
15 a.m.
outage, though, man,
It's creepy.
that is creepy. God, I hope it doesn't happen again. We better get the hell out of here. With that being said, folks, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I've left for Slub Dusty B.
I'm Chubby Friendly.
And
We are out. Peace.
Boom.